Dear Sola Fide family, Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. And we say hallelujah. So many things for us to be thankful for in this season of the resurrection. The Lord has continued to watch over Walter Dugan, brought him through his surgery and recovery to the point where he's able to come home. He's continued to be with Mary Kikas during her dialysis treatment, was with Elsie Tebow last week when she fell and injured her hip, and also with the doctors and nurses who performed a successful surgery for her and continues to watch over her as she recovers. And we're waiting any moment to hear from Grandma and Grandpa Briggs as the Lord has continued to watch over Amanda Hambrick, their daughter, as he brings her to the point where she can deliver her child. If you're receiving this on email, you'll find some links below for accessing our online worship and devotions, including a new daily devotion, a just before bedtime devotion for preschool families that Mrs. Lapp has done. Her debut devotion last night was simply a delight and well worth your time to find that devotion and to watch it. You'll also find and download the service folder for this coming Sunday and access to our Bible study, our 9:30 a.m. Bible study. You can also find a link if you are interested where you can register for Camp South, the camp for our youth. That camp hasn't been canceled yet, and a decision on whether it's going to happen or not doesn't need to be made until later on in the month of May here. So if you're interested, if you've been there before and you know what fun is to be had there, you can register, and if things are canceled, that won't be any wasted time. But if things continue, you need to be able to be registered for it. Finally, the Sola Fide Council met earlier this week to discuss when and how we might be able to enter into in-person worship again. So here is what has been decided. That in keeping with the desires and the encouragement of our health officials and our state government, Sola Fide is going to look forward to holding in-person worship on Sunday mornings when the state of Georgia has reached phase 2 of what the White House's Opening Up America Again plan has laid out. It's at that time that we'll announce a schedule for multiple services on Sunday morning or on a weekend, multiple services of 50 or less people. And at that time, we'll find a way to allow people to sign up for a service until that service becomes full. And we hope that phase 2, that Georgia will enter into phase 2, that will be a reality sometime here before the end of May. Right now, Governor Kemp has announced that Georgia is currently in phase 1 of that Opening Up America Again plan. And he has also encouraged online and drive-in worship to remain the norm, but is also permitting small groups to be able to meet together while practicing strict social distancing protocols. So to take advantage of that, here at Sola Fide, we're including a link below where individuals and families and groups of 10 people or less can sign up for a time to come here to church to receive the Lord's Supper in a short communion service in our upstairs chapel right next to my office here. So if you go there, you'll find links that a link that you can follow and a time slot that you can choose, a half-hour time slot. If you show up at the beginning of that time slot on time, there should be plenty of time for us to have a short communion service and plenty of time after that for me to be able to clean up and sanitize things between groups. If you don't feel comfortable going out in public yet, please know that that's entirely perfectly all right. No one should feel pressure to be here or feel strange if they choose to wear a mask or gloves when in-person services eventually start up again. There's been plenty of discussion and consideration that has gone into making these plans as far as our council goes. And there will be lots of steps that are taken to keep people safe as we begin to worship again. But please don't hesitate to call me or to write to me with any questions that you might have. Our Sola Fide Council also stands ready to talk as well. Now may the Lord bless you. May he bless your family by blood, and may he bless Sola Fide, our family by faith. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Alleluia.